YouTube below, Twitch is some more Darkest Dungeon action. Like always, you know, I turn on my stream, I open the Darkest Dungeon, and I'm like, man, I wish this game would tell me what mission I said I was going to do the time before. It remembers the people that are on the mission, but not the mission itself. I'm pretty sure I said I was going to do this long champion mission because I was kind of intrigued by this ancestral coat. So we're going to do it. It's a long champion mission. I have to do 100% of room battles as well, which is probably not going to happen if I'm going to be brutally honest, but this is the super duper Healy squad. So if anyone can go long, it's these guys. And I'm going to try and enable them to go long as much as possible. I'm going to give you a ton of food. I'm going to give you many shovels. I'm going to give you many torches. Not that many, though. We're in the wheel, so I want to bring some medicinal herbs with me. I'll give you some medicinal herbs. I definitely want to bring a few keys with me as well. No one's got the Crimson Clap anymore because we got rid of it. I should really check these guys' camping skills before I go out on the mission, but I think we're generally speaking not too bad. We have a way to prevent the nighttime ambush. I haven't ways to remove diseases because I want to remove diseases from this guy. Oh, I am not on level 5 for those two abilities. Oh my god. Pain. Alright, sorry. Let me just make sure I'm fully ready for this. It's my bad. I didn't realize that you weren't fully set up yet, so I'll set you up. Are you guys all okay otherwise? We're not using that ability, so that's fine. Yeah, we're fine other than that. Sorry, I guess I brought you out on a few missions underprepared. My bad. And everyone else has got, like, full equipment, right? I guess I can give you the weapon as well at this point. We're not too bad for money. Alright. Again, stop trying to make me go into the boss. I'm not ready for him yet. Oh my god. Alright. There's a few of these. 2 stacks of these. 2 of these. Probably 2 stacks of these. And some of these. We might as well bring a few anti-venoms and just pop them when they show up. And I'll bring some holy water. Now, it's a long mission. I have to do every single battle, which is going to be really hard. I'd also say it's probably not a bad idea to camp early to get the camping buffs. Also, I can remove the diseases early, and I can create an inventory space, because we want to gain more and more resources. And we're probably in the market right now for gaining heirloom type things, because we want to build all the buildings. Just having one last check, I have got everything right. We've got food, we have torches, we have shovels, we have keys. I just haven't brought bandages, but I think that's fine. We have ways to cleanse bleed in the squad as well, so.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay, so I don't need to go up there, which is a pretty nice thing. I think we'll try and get to this next room and then camp there. I think I'm okay with that. I could also use it to extend the torch out just a little bit.
Waiting to be spent.
The other thing I'm lacking right now, which is making me a bit concerned about the camping early, is ways to relieve stress. So I think if anything gets us, it will be stress. Also, this guy's not holding any equipment, but it's by intention, as they have... What do you have? This. They get more healing and more max health and more speed when they have no trinkets, so... If we get to a point at the very end of the run where maybe we want to hold some trinkets and bring them home with him, we can do, but he'll lose some stats for it. Anyway, these guys have got pretty good bleed resist, but again, I need to remember this guy in the front is not really here for damage. It's nice, he can do some damage. But he's here really just to heal people. We did get the bleed as well, which is nice. I would like to kill this thing as soon as possible as well, because it's extremely annoying to deal with. So I'm actually going to try and put all the status on you. That will take another blight reduction down, so it's easy to blight with this guy as well. And so far, I think we've actually done better than the odds would have assumed. We'll go for a stun on the back unit here. Alright, they get a turn, but this guy's taking 17 damage a turn. He's going to die early and also not leave a corpse currently. Which is fantastic, because this guy can spread and summon more of him, which is pretty spooky. Speaking of pretty spooky, this guy getting marked is not the dream. But I think for now, we'll just leave it a prey. Okay, resisted the bleed, but the damage was worth it. 21 damage, so he needs to take 10 more damage and he'll die. Which is actually quite unfortunate number-wise, because I don't think we're going to get there. Unless this crits and we roll a 2. Wow, it happened. I think he's dead now. Yeah, it's exactly lethal. Otherwise, I would have just used the crit for damage. So he leaves no corpse, so we're not going to get any more slime lords coming back, which is phenomenal. Now I just need to deal with these nerds. We might as well cleanse the blight there. Because I'm probably going to discard these at some point in the not-too-distant future. These guys got a pretty good blight resist. I'm actually, when I, started the game, when I was like, oh, I remember what we're doing. I was like, hang on a minute, should I be bringing out the guys to do blight on the wield? Because I feel like the wield is the place that resists blight the most, so... I may have fucked up with what I intended to do, but... I think we can still make this work. We have ways to reduce resistances anyway, so...
Unforeseen. Unforgiven.
I'll remove the chip damage. Again, glug glug glug. Another anti-venom for you. This guy's dead, so we can just ignore him. How much health are you missing? 6. I'll go for this then. Okay, we got the high roll on health there.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
And we might as well just pump some damage into him. Alright, never mind. Didn't matter. Literally irrelevant.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
So, hang on a minute. I should camp first. So let's camp now. Clears up an ink slot. We don't really need to eat much food. So I'll just eat 2 to pass us by. But what I need to do, firstly, I need you to stop the nighttime ambush, because it's really fucking annoying. Secondly, I need disease lords to remove diseases. So what's the best way of doing this? That. Does that remove both? Is the next thing. It does. That is huge. Alright, now we can use everything else for stats. I forgot to give Begay some more camping skills. I think I've said this like 8 times now that I need to give him better camping skills. Because I actually have nothing with anyone else. We'll bless someone then, I suppose. Accuracy and dodge. Take it. And we'll pray. You know what? It's still not a bad deal, honestly. And then with one thing, I'll pilfer. Sure.
As the light gains
now we'll
purchase,
use this.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We get the 2 food back. The food I just ate, we actually secretly hid it in this chest. Oh, what a ruse there from Begay. We actually had an imaginary feast, Peter Pan style. What is this thing? Oh, it's anti-venom. Sure, you know what? I'd be willing to drop the anti-venom at this point. And we're going to drop the anti-venom. I'm not going to keep this stack of money. Honestly, there's a pretty good chance I'm actually going to drop the money stack and go for gems instead, because we might as well be super greedy with our stacks. I normally say we're not going to get, like, 3 or 4 stacks of emeralds. There's actually a chance we will do, because we're doing a long mission. We're always not going to have to hold everything, so we might as well be as greedy as possible with the stacks that we do make. Alright, this guy will go down first, I suppose, because again, I'm not great at hitting rows 3 and 4 with this party. Not bad, but not great. I'll just try and knock this dweeb out. I could go for the stun, but I don't have AoE stun. I could go for AoE blight, though, but... Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my strat. I think I will try and kill these guys early, because they're probably the scarier units. Because this, when it hits, I think lowers my dodge, right? Or it has a chance to lower the dodge. You are dead next turn. You also do a lot of damage. If you hit, you're not hitting. You'll love to see it. I can illuminate the back row so I can actually hit it now. Again, who can I hit it with? Not that many units, but... Didn't bring bandages, so that is going to be something I have to just deal with. You're dead as well now, so we can just focus solely on the front unit. Which actually means I could do this. Because again, this unit is here as a healer. That's his primary role, is healing. You can stun and heal. I think we might actually use you to heal a little bit. Although I say that. Fuck it, I'm going to go for the stun. We're not taking that much damage right now. And if anything, I would prefer you just to remove the bleed off this guy, because his bleed is pretty bad. It's 15 damage incoming, so we get rid of the bleed. You've got regeneration, which will counter the bleeding. And at some point, the vessel needs to heal themselves. And then everyone else can basically just attack this guy now. Except for you, who should heal yourself. Lower the blight resist as well, so that it's guaranteed now that he hits the blight. Assuming I hit this attack, you're dead. Cool. So he's dead. I might as well set the regen off from people. Cool. Resisted the bleed. Oh, it goes in the perfectly wrong order, but the regen will still actually happen after this, so I'm fine with it. Might as well just hit him. Cleanse it. And then just top everyone back up again. And we're back to full health. We barely took any stress in that battle. That's a great battle. I'm not going to take the vials of blood. I think I will drop the gold at this point for the crest. I did say I need to bring home the loot. So let's try and do that. I wouldn't mind the paintings, but I'd have to toss something I don't think I'm thrilled with tossing right now, so I'll say no. Is this remove a quirk? I can't remember, but... Oh, that's actually really bad. Hang on a minute. I'm going to try with you to see what happens. Slow reflex is removed. That was not the one I wanted, but it's honestly fine. That risk taker is seriously bad. I didn't even know I had it. I say it's seriously bad. You know what? It is giving me more damage, but I'm not really... I'm not here for his damage. Alright, we're going to have to go up regardless of what happens here. Unless I got full scouting, which we're not.
Them to the spreading corruption. Malformed.
And this is not a bad battle. Very tame. He's going to live, actually, even if he bleeds. Never mind, he's going to die. I keep forgetting the bleed is not 5, it's 6 damage right now. Blight is possible here. We got a double blight. So this guy is dead now. Went for the kill. You're also dead. Okay, this squad is so dodgy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
You might as well heal yourself. Huge crit, because it actually removes stress, so it is good. It's not me, like, joking. Alright, we won this battle because everyone's dead already.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Anyone losing any health? No? I guess we'll go for a crit. Alright. Torchlight, please.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I was going to say, this battle probably wasn't even worth giving me any loot. It was just so easy. Oh, we have to go that way, obviously. Okay, these guys are actually pretty spooky, just because, again, I'm not good at dealing with stress. The question right now is, do I just go all in on this guy, or do I try and split things up a little bit. Deep Tears Nox, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. This guy's not going to great blight resist. You know what? I'm going to go all in on this guy. Huge dodge. My party is so dodgy. This guy's only really super scary when he does Howl, I think. Although Skull Toss into crit can also be pretty bad news. If we hit the stun here, he is dead. So I'll go for it. Alright, resisted it, so I need to pump some more damage into him. Four more and he's dead. So that guy is deceased. I think the other guy can do stuff from the front row, but we might as well go for the stun here. They're in the front row now. And the Vestal will just heal themselves.
Perhaps a turning point.
And now we beat up the witch. Might as well lower the blight before my Plague Doctor. You are not dead, but you're dead next turn. Alright. Nice battle, buddy. I'm going to do this for stress relief. We didn't get anything, but still worth. I could fish for more stress, but honestly, let's share this battle.
Fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Cool. I wouldn't mind some more deeds, actually. I want to keep my little emerald stash. I quite like them. I think we'll just pop the holy water. And we have enough crests. We have so many crests, actually. Scout me, please. Double scout me, please, so I know if I have to go down here or not. Okay, I have to go down here. Do I do a little grave rob? I'm actually going to say no right now. And I'll do that on the way back, maybe.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I doubt I need 2 more shovels, but you never know. Who's this handsome guy? The hateful Virago. I probably have fought him before, but I don't remember him. From death comes life. That sounds like it's a revive. That sounds really not good. Has an insane stun and blight resist. Okay, so he's not the guy I want to fight. But, well, here we are. Let me bleed this dweeb. We're not going to get the stun there. But I can actually start blighting him. He's probably not going to get the blight, though. Yeah, it's 140. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We might actually have an issue here. You know what? I need to lower your blight resist. That's how we get around this. Alright, never mind. I missed the debuff as well. What's your debuff resist? 110? You crazy? Oh my god, I'm missing everything. Well, all in all, I did one thing this round. But the opponents are kind of in the same situation right now, where they're just missing all of their attacks. Cool. You're dead to bleed. I might as well go on the other guy now.
A decisive pummeling.
You're dead to bleed as well.
Their formation
Now, I'm a
is
bit concerned about
broken.
this guy resurrecting them, but
Maintain the offensive.
what can one do? I also can't really do anything right now. I guess I can try and shuffle him, but we're not going to get the stun here. And we missed the move as well, so basically worthless turn again. What's your debuff chance? 140. So it's a 30% chance of the debuff, but I kind of need it. Alternatively, I go into Shadow Form and just try and kill him in Shadow Form, but I think we're trying to get a Plague Doctor to actually do something. Okay, resisted again. I am slowly damaging him, and I've now got him in the range where I can bleed him. But that is spooky. Okay. What's your stun resist? Not that good. We will do a stun. You will start hitting this guy, because bleeding is more likely. We actually got the debuff as well, so bleed is super likely. I think I'm going to change my target to this guy for a little bit. You are deceased. You won't get another turn. Right, we need the AoE heal. The mark is possibly irrelevant at this point. I don't know if you can self-use the mark, but... Either way, 1v4, I'm fine. I just don't know if you can revive people from this position. Ah! It's like my one damaging attack. You swine. You actually unironically might as well do this at this point, because all your other abilities don't hit him. And I think you just keep everyone topped up.
The wounds of war can be healed.
At the end of the day, we can just pick him in the face as well. I think that's the strat I go with now. I just swing with the front two guys and heal with the back two guys. Oh my god. Where is the oh, he's got dodge 45. That's actually insane. Either way, I will get him eventually. It's just kind of annoying because the stress is going up. 64 to hit. Alright, I'll just take the guaranteed damage. $69 to hit. Alright, if he bleeds, he's dead. Alright, he's dead. Messy battle, but... Hey, we're getting through it at full health. The stress is not that bad. And I still have a camp left.
Remind
you know what? Glug, glug, glug. Enjoy.
And insidious killer.
Alright, this is another battle.
The light, the promise of safety.
Doesn't look too bad to me. Stress guy needs to go down. My only slight issue, actually. Can you use this from slot 2? You can. My only slight issue right now is the vessel goes super late, and I want to use them to break them out of stealth, but I guess we can use an AoE attack to hit you in stealth until I can break you out. Then we illuminate you, assuming I hit you, which we did. And that's just a mark, which actually is pretty spooky because these guys can render marked. So the vessel's about to take some pretty big damage, but I can push them back into the back row in a moment. And again, hit this guy. I'm thrilled by it. He wants to be hit. Stop trying to hit him and hit him. Okay? Anyway, you can move back to the front again. Pick up a kill in the process. I still have to play grenade this guy if I'm going to try and kill him, which I think I will, so we'll go for it. You're dead before anything else happens. Unfortunately, I left you on one block. It is what it is, I suppose. And we took the stress as well. God damn it. Alright. I'll fish for crits with AoE heal. And also, obviously, I needed some healing. The front guy dies to 1 damage. Is this for the rest of the battle, or just the game? You know what? I actually don't care. I think I'm just going to heal him back up again. Assuming I'm not crit here, I don't think I can get punished for this. Famous last words. Yeah, even with a crit now, surely I don't get punished for this. They're on 31 health. And then, yeah, the other guy pops. Okay. fair enough. They've got decent dodge. What is your blight resist? It's pretty decent. Again, we'll just go with the double front row attack. We get there eventually, it's just the stress might mount. Oh, and this guy doesn't like being in the front row, right? Okay, he's dead. Everyone else should heal. You can't heal, sadly. I'm actually going to stand back the turn so that I can actually get another heal off. You're missing 4 health. Take one of these and call me in the morning. I think you can only AoE heal from this position, but it's better than nothing, right? And actually, if we get back round to this guy, which we're not going to, I could have put regeneration on.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
I think at this point, I'm willing to drop 2 torches for another stack of crests. I have to check this tile, sadly. With the bleed, you're dead. He's dead. 1 down. 2 down. He actually still has the buff, by the way, from going into shadow form, which is really funny. Actually, with the blight, you're dead. Okay, I've killed all of them. And then you have time for healing. Incredible battle. You guys are doing wonders, honestly. A long champion mission. I'm more than halfway, probably, depending on what the tiles we have left are. And my guys are almost all at full health. And the stress isn't that bad. I've seen worse situations, including with this squad. Okay, there was a battle here, so I did have to come here. Cool, good start. I think I'll go into shadow form here. I was going to say, it's only a 40% chance to hit the dog, but I didn't really have any better plays. Okay. Not a good first round, but
death waits.
That's not great, but at the same time, the vessel's going to move back anyway, which I think gets you out of the range of broken swipe in slot 3. Oh, rend them out, sorry. Okay, hang on a minute. Can you guys chill out? Crit into crit. I think I can be greedy still. Oh, that's really annoying. They don't die to bleed. Yes. Go for a stun here. Everyone piling on the Vestal. Now's your chance. She's got rabies as well. Don't worry, I've got the disease squad right now. We can deal with that. That is so bad. It's crazy. You're going to heal yourself, funnily enough. Alright, Talvez does not want to die. I mean, no one really does, but Talvez in particular in this mission is like, no, I'm living through this. It's like, you know, one of the soldiers in the opposite of one of the soldiers in the trenches in those movies. It's like, oh, take this, you know, take this necklace back to my wife and tell her that I loved her. It's like, you're going to take that necklace back to your wife and you're going to love her yourself. Or something along those lines. That's kind of what I'm getting as vibes. But it's the opposite from Talvez. Talvez is like, no, I'm not giving you this, like, you know, photo of my wife with a written message. I'm going to deliver it myself. God damn it. Anyway, back to hitting mushroom heads. You resisted that, really? I don't believe you. You might as well heal yourself. Another crit. Talvez, I said, wants to deliver the letter. What's your debuff resist? It's actually very low. Let me start reducing your blight resist, or trying to, I guess. I've missed again. Whatever. I'm just swinging for the fences now. No one here is an intrinsically stress-giving unit, so... should be fine. Alright, got the bleed off. Got the debuff this time, so we can actually blight this guy probably now. There we go. So this guy is going to die in 2 turns.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. The wounds of
that's
war
fine.
can be healed. But
Assuming I'm not crit, cool. It's fine, because I'm not picking up stress every single time it happens. Again, remember, we have a camp left, so it's not the end of the world. Oh my god, I'm going to crit every single attack and say, you know, as long as I'm not crit, it's fine. Right, let me punch one of these things. Give my health back, buddy. Okay, it's only 3 rounds. That's fine. You're taking 9 damage. I'm just going to stun you then. You're dead. And at this point, we might as well do this again. The Plague Doctor can get involved now on the kill. That's a lot of blight, by the way. I should probably cleanse that before I end this battle.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Thank you for not crit killing him, because that would have made me a bit upset as spaghetti. Just in case... No, I should stun. Alright, never mind. I think the ordering is fine here for me. I'll be a bit upset if he dies now. I was going to say, we go first. Remove the blight. Now they both pop. So many crests.
Foolish horrors.
Ah!
Brought low and driven into the mud.
You know what? I actually don't need the medicinal herbs anymore. I really only need the medicinal herbs for healing. Can't remove that, sadly. Okay. Give me a stack of crests. I think this is unholy water. Yeah, cool. I brought out the unholy water today, my special new source. No, I think that's holy water, and I've thrown it away now, so we're not going to worry about that. I'll try and get back to the crossroads, I think, before camping, and then we'll take our next camp. One of these was medicinal herbs, but as I said, I don't need them anymore. I won't get through 20 food. Are you serious? Whatever. What have you got? Ah, Citiomania. Fair enough. By the way, why is this thing clearly floating? Is that like a recent bug, or has that been in the game for, like, ever? And it's never been fixed? We also know, by the way, and I kind of assume this, at least one of these 5 rooms remaining is a battle. Not shocking. Alright, let's de-stress. We'll go for a feast. Also clears more oomph space.
Rats in a maze.
Actually, you need to do this. Right, we need to remove a disease. Goodbye to rabies. And now you buff this guy. And de-stress this guy. Not a bad situation to be in. I actually thought we'd get more stress off, but I guess I overestimated it. I think this is either bandages. I think it's bandages, right? We don't have any either way, so I'm not going to touch it. Hello.
Composition of otherworldly death.
Alright, things were going so well, and then this danger shows up. So he's got an okay blight resist, not phenomenally. Stun resist is really good. I've got a funny feeling his weakness actually is status effects, right? He gets like more and more protection over time, so I think this is like the ultimate counter squad to him. I hope it is at the very least.
Quakes.
Because I also remember this guy being pretty spooky. but let's get his blight to 0 as quickly as possible. Or not. I guess I just won't get any of the debuffs. 16 damage is serious damage. Again, though, guy in slot 1, he is a healer. Remember, he's a healer. Alright, that thing I think I need to break, right? Or it explodes. Yes, I do need to break it. Can you break this, please? It is guaranteed. Okay, that's fine.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And honestly, how much health are you missing? 6? I think you'll get the 6 health through this. Okay, that's fine. And this guy's at half health already. Pretty good battle so far. The stress is beginning to, again, tick up. By the way, one of my guys has no stress right now. Just want to point that out. The other two are nearly on the perfect amount of stress. One of them is, the other one, he's close. Right, your bleed resistance must be basically 0. It's not actually, but... actually higher than I thought it would be. You keep picking the crystals. Honestly, it's thematically true. You've got a pickaxe, you are Minecraft Steve. You give me the amethyst shards, whatever they were called. Alright. Oh my god, Talvez! Legend! Can you leave my guy alone? Jesus. Alright, what are you taking now, buddy? Oh, you've cleansed all debuffs again. Oh, that's what you keep doing. You keep cleansing yourself. You big nerd. Alright, it's taking 13 damage right now. You have to pickaxe this. I nearly forgot.
Back to the pit.
Don't hit my back guy. Alright, I'm just gonna keep stressing this guy out. It's fine. They're just a little stressed. Aren't we all? Life is stressful. Fuck's sake, can you stop cleansing the debuff that I keep putting on you? He's gonna die this turn, whatever happens. I think. Because he's going to take the bleed stack twice. So I think the correct play now is actually just heal, heal. So I'm going to top you up again because you haven't got a lot of health. You're going to break this, which will also top you back up. Now you take 1 bleed stack and then the next one kills you. We got through that battle. I'm thrilled. Things phase shifting hide. Minus 15% stress if health above 41%. Minus 50% stress if below 40%. Yoink. And the shards, yoink. Money, not yoink. We're actually going to leave it. Alright, 3 rabid dogs. A little bit more chill than some intergalactic crystal monster. Wow, it resisted the bleed. It was 27% bleed resist. I've got a 130% chance to bleed. How did I miss? Game. Come on. I think I'm actually going to go into shadow form here because I'll probably just one-shot one of them out of shadow form. I think you'll just stun one of them if you don't mind. And then I'll have my Vestal just heal. Please don't give someone rabies again. I beg of you. It'd be extremely upsetting if my Vestal got rabies again. She's had it once, she doesn't want it again. Right, if If you bleed, you're dead. They're dead. Is it Shadow Form Guy go? It's not. Again, please don't rabies one of my units.
Obliterated.
Nearly perfect. Actually, that's pretty good for the stress since you're ticking up on the stress at this point. There's a chance I get you here. I need 6 more damage. 8 to 16, 4 to 8. But the blight's not that likely. I'll go for this. Alright, you're dead. Not taking stacks of money anymore. We just don't have the room for it, sadly. Okay, we move on. I'd love Super Scout if you would give it. Alright. Fuck's sake. How many guys do I need to fight? Do these guys have a thing? No, they don't. I think I'm going to go for the ghoul here as quickly as possible because I don't want to deal with the stress. If I can avoid stress, it's huge. I'll try and lower your blight resist as well so the other guy's more likely to blight you. And I'll try and get the stun on you as well. And we'll leave the gargoyles for now. Stun would be crazy. Right, it was only 50-50, so we got lucky there. This guy's going to take 17 damage.
How quickly the tide turns.
Man, the crits! They're so painful for stress. So this guy's dead. We don't need to touch him anymore. The other guys need to die. They have got insane protection, right, but they don't have great blight resist, so... Blight them. Oh my god, I got crit again. Alright, we're going to get a virtue check in a moment. That's fine. These things don't bleed that well, so... I actually need a bit more blight on the bat guy, so we'll go for it. He is now deceased, I think. He is.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
If we go into, you know, bad stress mode, then at the very least we're near the end of the mission. We might be able to just nurse our way through this mission. He's dead. Okay. Hold. Just keep holding on.
Momentum. Push on to the task.
A map inside? I'm stunned there was a map inside. I called the shot again. Oh, I can't see the last room. Okay. At the very least, there are 2 tiles I have to do. So, and one of them involves a key. So I'm going to go down first. Also, if we can get that trap, the guy can disarm it and he will be very happy with himself for it. Right. Again, I'm sorry I can't take money anymore. Much better, he's at 91% stress now. Honestly, that's like communicating with... Actually, I'm not going to even say where I was going there. From my experience talking to some of, you know, these help groups, I won't name one of the help groups, but it's getting your stress from 100% to 91%. And then, you know, saying like, oh, you're fine now. Call us if you need us again. It's like, oh, okay, sure, thanks. But again, your things may vary. Have I stopped playing Hearthstone? I've not decided yet. I've not played it much recently, and honestly... I think the game's run its course for me at this point. So, I'm not sure yet. I've not decided if I'm going to invest in it. I've not got the set yet. But maybe something can twist my arm.
To a killing blow.
I decided to do a reveal and a star rating, though, for this set. But if I don't get this set, I'm probably not going to do it going forwards, as I feel it's a bit disingenuous if I do it without actually playing the set. Anyway, I was too busy trying to get this guy not to get super stressed that this guy got super stressed instead. Hey, is that you that's been playing since the start? I've not played since quite the very beginning of Hearthstone. I played from like Whispers of the Old Gods. And I've played since then. But I mentioned in another video that I got to a point where I was like, it's okay when the entire like community is like, oh, we don't like this set. It's boring. I don't like it. The cards are too strong. And then the mini set came out and everyone like universally was like, I like this. And I was like, I still don't like it. Then I realized that I was the problem and not the game.
Those who covet injury.
Let me keep everyone topped up. Yeah. Maybe I'll try and still make some stuff work. I don't know what my dust situation is right now in Hearthstone. Maybe I'll try and make a deck or something per expansion and just play that deck, but honestly, I've not played Hearthstone for maybe a month again, since like the mini set came out. Maybe even a month and a half. And I don't really miss it, so that's probably the sign to tap out. And actually, it's probably the best time you can possibly tap out right now with the core set rotation. The weird thing is, though, I wouldn't not recommend it to someone. I think it's still a good game. It's just at this point, like, there's nothing really new I think they can bring in anymore that particularly intrigues me. And honestly, it just feels like the game's like steadily getting more and more like oppressive to a point where it's like volatile now. Like you could have one bad turn in old Hearthstone and you're like, you know, you'd be under the cosh a little bit, but you could recover from it. I feel like in modern Hearthstone, if you have like a bad turn now, you just die. Like there's no recovering from it anymore. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Hearthstone situation right now. Yeah, I sort of agree. The aggro deck's a little bit too overtuned for me. But again, some people like that. Some people like, I don't want my Hearthstone game to last like 20 minutes. And today I would say play Yu-Gi-Oh! Where your turn is a lot quicker. Which is another game I used to play in the past, but I don't anymore. For those reasons, it's too quick.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
You know what? I did say that maybe I'll use this guy as a guinea pig. A cart horse. I think I'm going to use him as a cart horse, as I said. It does turn off his abilities, which is a bit spooky, but
glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Right. Stop making my people stressed. I should check out Idle Cub even. It gives some good ideas for games to play Hearthstone. Honestly, I don't feel like the need right now to replace Hearthstone even. I have some other ideas of other games I want to play. To be honest with you, in terms of like card games as well, maybe I'd look for something a bit more different than Hearthstone or something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm not going to just jump into Magic now. That type of ship has sailed for me at this point, I think. TCGs, too much money. It's not a card game. Alright. Did he say there was guys here? I think he did. Whatever. Okay, we're nearly out of this. I just need to focus for like, you know, a few more missions. It's more like this one. Okay, someone that plays games like this. I've got a few other games I would like to play that like this, to be honest with you, so I don't think I'm in a dearth right now for games. I've also got a few games I actually want to play from developers that have said like, can you play this game for me? And I still got it on the back burner, so yeah. But no, if like people have suggestions, I've also got a Discord if you want to suggest things. Just throw it in the general chat and it will be a place that I can then just search for it. In fact, I should really create a category in my Discord to literally just do that.
It is true.
Deep Tear, thank you for the subscription with Prime, much appreciated. Yeah, actually, you've given me a good idea. I'll put it in the Discord, which will be a free channel, so that people can just recommend games in there. And then I can check them out from there. But currently, I keep saying, like, you know, I'm near the end of Darkest Dungeon, which I think I am. At the same time, being at the end of Darkest Dungeon might mean it's another 30 hours if I'm going to do everything, which I'm sort of gearing towards. Then Peglin seems to be the loved Universal series, so that's probably not going off the docket for some time. And then I just started Slay the Spy, which, again, pretty long game, right? So what do I want to do here? I think I just use it as support right now. Most of the time it goes unused. Again, it's a great use for, not even just on me, but if you've got, like, you know, a Prime hanging about and you go onto Twitch streams and stuff, just give it to someone. Because otherwise, like Jeff Bezos, he's getting that money instead. So I'm actually providing you a service right now. You can take money that would be going to Jeff Bezos instead, and you can give it to me, my charity, me, myself, and I. You follow me on YouTube as well, you're doing all the right things in life. That's all I'll say. What am I doing right now? I guess we'll start plaguing this guy. You know I have a Twitch. I mean, it's in the description of most of my videos. I do link it, and it's also my About page. But yeah, most of my stuff I do are Twitch VODs I put down to YouTube. Sometimes I do YouTube exclusive stuff, and I mention that it's YouTube exclusive. Also means the Twitch people need to come to YouTube and check, is this a Twitch VOD or a YouTube exclusive? And I get more clicks. Anyway.
A singular strike.
Right. Things seem to be falling apart right now. We seem to be taking a lot of damage. But we're nearly there. I think it's potentially one more battle left to deal with as well. Oh, I didn't notice you passed your check as well. That's actually going to be very helpful. We'll do an AoE heal here. Alright, you crit the wrong person, but I guess it's the right person because it was you. And honestly, for everyone here, you've been the MVP, so why not crit yourself? I mean, I guess because, you know, you need the health, but... Right, you actually need a bit more damage as well, and I can't throw darts in this position. I could Shadow Form back, but it's still not ideal. So I'll just pick you in the face. You're dead to blight. No, you're not dead to blight. There's no blight on you anymore. You're dead to basically any form of damage at this point. You're dead. I can't use your heal things, which is annoying. I thought I would be able to use one of them, but... I'll just use Talvase instead. 11. So you need to take 6 more damage to your dead.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Okay, actually, you need to do this, because he's going to go into Death's Door if I'm not careful. Alright, see ya. Have a nice evening, Deep Tear. Let me cleanse this off. Alright, never mind. He wants to take 40 bleed damage, I suppose. That seems reasonable. If that's the case, I need to actually be really careful here, because I don't want the battle to end. Because I need to get back round again to cleanse the thing off. Or put more restoration on him, so it actually just hard counters it. Good idea. Mark yourself, why not? I'll Shadow Fade. That was not a good idea, because now I can't single target heal with you. Hey ho. You normally just go by Nox? Alright, I'll try and remember that you're just Nox. I am extremely bad with names though, so just, again, keep reminding me, eventually it'll stick. There's a guy who sometimes comes in the chat called, I think he's called NG, and I used to call him ENG, and he told me about 8 times to call me NG, and I still don't, so. Not through, you know, intention, but through sheer bad memory. If you have time, check the Spotify. I don't really use Spotify. It's weird. I'm not a big music liker.
Sedated.
He makes music and uses AI. Okay. Sounds good. More talented than I am. Are you dead, by the way? You're not dead.
Their cursed
You are now.
champion falls. Be wary. Triumphant pride.
I think actually I don't want the stack of gold
dizzying
over
fall.
this. This might be the last battle. If it's not, then there's one more tile left. It'd be really annoying as well because I'd have to walk all the way back round to get through this obstacle. So I'm really hoping this is the last battle. If it is, we've actually done pretty well this mission, ignoring the fact that the stress has gone pretty bad. That happens, right? On the long champion missions, there wasn't a lot I could do about it. Anyway, fish for blight on the back units, because again, stress is the issue. Self-learned to play the piano. It's really impressive. Briefly, I tried to learn the keyboard, which is a bit less impressive. But after playing, the lighted up key songs for a bit, I realized it wasn't really my jam. The coordination between the left hand and the right hand just simply wasn't there. This guy's got a... Oh no, he doesn't have a horror move. Whatever.
Impressive.
Fine. She doesn't want to learn the theory. That sounds a bit right. I mean, like, when I make my thumbnails, like, I have not got any, like, artist background. I'm sort of self-learning by doing, but I just can't be bothered doing any of the theory about it, where it's like, the body's made up of, like, these shapes. I just, I keep twisting things around, moving them around, until it looks right for me, in which case I'm just, like, good to go. Whereas I should probably actually just, sit down for a while and learn the tutorials of, like, the software I'm using, and the best way to draw, like, figures and stuff. But man, it's hard to find the time sometimes. That's not ideal. We're actually not great at moving around. I guess I can move the Vestal back manually. I mean, I guess if it's working, but... Or it might work until they hit, like, a roadblock where they do need a bit more theory on top of it to make everything come together. At which point, that'll probably then, like, drive you the frustration of not being able to do it into doing it. Alright, I'll move you, because this guy, I don't think he's happy in position 3. I don't think he's thrilled, actually, in position 2, but... You're taking 22 damage. You're now taking 28 damage a turn. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're on death's door? Hang on a minute. Oh, don't kill them. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's got blight. Hang on a minute. I need to cleanse the blight. You actual monster, you've cleansed the wrong unit. You may have killed my guy. I don't know what the order happens in here. Oh, never mind. We're fine. Nice, Talvase. Holy moly, they crit heal when it matters. Again, annoying, but it's the end of the mission, so we should be fine. Jesus, though, that scared me. We go through this perfect mission, I nearly have someone die. Alright. I guess I'll heal this guy.
Sedated.
The blight's not that bad either. Okay. 7 more damage to the front guy, he dies. He's also not thrilled to being in the front row. I think, again, you just doing another restoration. And you're healing 8 per round now. You're also hitting my guy. I blighted my guy. Can you cleanse that off, please? Thank you. What are you jokers doing right now? I do appreciate it's near the end of the mission, but still, don't fuck around.
The greater the glory.
I'd love to know if this was the last mission or not.
Trifling victory.
Again, you can be cart horse. I might as well take the torch. Actually, I say that. You know what? Oh, I can't even pop it. I'm going to drop the torches. I might live to regret this. I'm going to take the money. Shit, I have to use the last tile. Okay, well, that's really annoying. Well, let's walk round. It's going to get dark as well because I don't have any torches anymore because I threw my torches away in the hope that that was the last tile. The only mild positive I have is there's 2 traps, which I can use to de-stress. But my guy is getting really turbo-stressed right now by Plague Doctor, so... Yikes. And it's only going to get worse if it gets dark. I think I'd value this over these. I'm probably approaching the point now as well where I walked into the trap. Okay, that's fine. Never punished, we dodged. I'm probably at the point now as well where I would toss the food. It's unlikely I get a food check. Don't touch it. Touch it, but... Oh, you're only 95 now. Still better than everyone else. I don't have bandages for this, so... This is the last tile. Eat up. Please don't be bad. This is fine. Of all the things I could have got, this is the most fine of them. They don't have great blight resists. Even the bat guys don't. I think we just go for a super plague grenade. He dies in 2 turns if they get blighted. They die in 2 turns. The only issue here is stress, so just don't be crit, guys. That's all I want from you. Huge! Because he doesn't get an attack now. Okay, hang on a minute.
Inspiration and improvement.
Just don't be crit. We can work with everything else. I don't love that either. I'd much rather you had done an attack, but... No crit. Good, better. They're dead. They're dead. Move. That's fine. I can live with that. In fact, more than live with it, I think it was a good idea. Don't let this guy die. We've done it. I think there's no world now where I don't win this. Let me out. Let me go home. I've earned it.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
You have to risk it though, right? There can't be a disease in here, surely.
A handsome
Well,
reward.
is there anything else I can drop before I leave? Not really. I think the money's worth more than all of this, so... Alright. I just stressed my guys out a little bit more.
Driving out
It is
corruption
what
an
it is.
Endless battle.
I'm actually kind of
One that
stunned.
must be fought.
I think that's the first... Maybe it's not the first long champion mission we've done. But 100% of room battles is really hard. Increased bleed resist, 1 hero per roster. I think that's fine. Okay, there's one thing I need to remember. Revius is back from his search for holy meaning. I hope you found it. Because the church would like a word. Let me have a check about these guys. We have got a Vestal. I do like Vestals. I think I'll grab a Vestal.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
An Abomination would be an interesting thought as well, but I would need like stress healing surely with the Abomination. But I very rarely use Abominations in my actual just gameplay, so... Alright, that'll be the 6th squad for now.
Reclusive. This man is more dangerous than
Alright, where is Begay? Because Begay had a really bad trait on him, right? Oh, no, it wasn't Begay. It was you, right? Yeah, this risk taker. I don't know if that's a good idea. For the way I'm using you in the squad that I'm using you, I think it's actually just bad. So let me cleanse that off, because I've got a decent chunk of money. I probably should remove that as well, so I'll do both of these at this point. The C team's not going to be used for a little bit of time anyway. Talvase, go have a little meditate. What are you only willing to do? Gamble. Alright, get you down to... Oh, it's the brothel. Oh, you'd lose more gambling, whatever. That's fine. Okay. Great work, everyone. Oh, actually, before I can't click this guy. No, I can click this guy. Let me take this shit off him, because I was using him as a pack mule. Interesting. Big dodge is pretty good as well. Part of the reason, by the way, I did that wheeled mission was to try and get the XP on the wheeled bar up a bit more, so we could probably go for another wheeled mission and feel fairly happy, but let me have a look at what else is going on right now. Bounty Hunter specific, 100% of room battles, but it's only a short mission. That is somewhat more tempting. And especially since I do want to send this squad out on a mission to give England a bit of XP. Oh, no, I don't need to do it anymore, never mind. Scratch that from the record, he's already level 6. Okay, fair enough. I guess we could set up for a boss. I don't remember the drowned crew, though. I could do with checking the VOD, actually, on the drowned crew. What do I get for this? More healing received. That could actually be good on the flagellant. I do appreciate my flagellant is set up right now to not hold stuff, but... And then we have one of those already, I think. Wow, the Ancestral Pen. It's a long champion mission, but that is interesting. That's a big amount of damage, right? On melee skills as well. Okay. Should we put a party out then that can deal with Bone Boys? Something like Roger, Lovell, Talipide, and Bele, maybe? Because they can all use the crit, right? I feel like that's just better than this, so let me swap that out. I guess I kind of want to use him as a healer, because the problem with this party is they don't have AoE healing anymore, right? Which is a really big deal, because it's not very consistent healing on the occultist. Which is actually pretty spooky when you're on these long missions not having guaranteed healing. Can you actually do any healing? I thought you had an ability that caused you to heal, but maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, it's this. It's Adrenaline Rush. Can you do anything with marked targets, though? You can't really, but maybe I'm fine with that. Maybe I'm overthinking the mark stuff too much, and you don't need the 4-man synergy with it. Perhaps just having Herbert on the front line just constantly smashing someone is fine. We can then also use this to remove Blight Bleed and be a minor heal. Because you don't have a heal either, right? No, you don't. So you have to just go with what you've got. You know what? I think I'm willing to try this. We've also not sent Herbert out on a mission for quite some time, so... The other guys I could look at since, you know, we're here, the level 5 guys to bring him up to 6. But... that would involve a bit more money. And then I guess we should check while I'm just looking at this. But I doubt any of this is going to be particularly interesting to me. Actually, that's not that bad. Yeah, I think this, I've never seen it before, seems like a good idea. So, I think that's what we're going to call it this episode, YouTube. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. And I'll see you again next time for another long champion mission. Bye-bye.